Good morning, everybody. I am Russ. This is Chris. It is New Year's Eve. 2014 is about to be gone.
Struggles of the new year. How to figure out how to put 2015 on everything. You don't have to worry about that.
No, thank you. I don't. But that will be a deal because it did happen.
Always.
It happened. I think last year we kept going. Hey, it ain't 2014 anymore.
Well, I was still writing 13 up till about 2 months ago. But don't worry, they will still take your checks.
There you go. It doesn't matter.
I promise.
It doesn't matter.
I promise.
Before we get started into the show, what are your high points and low points of 2014? Or do you even have any?
High points was December 6th, 2014, when Colin finally shipped out. That is a huge step in the rest of his life. So I would say that is the number one highlight of
6th
2000.
or 9th?
The 6th. He left on the 6th, went up there, stayed a day, then took off.
That's a good day too. Low point. You might not have any. I don't feel like I have any. So.
Yeah, I could if I just needed to throw something out there, I probably could fish down but
if you had to give your year
in my life, no. In people I know's life.
Oh well, you can't do that.
You know, with the loss and wrecks and things of that sort. But in my life, I had a good year.
Give your life 1 being the best, 5 being the worst. Give it a rating of 2014.
Oh,
1 through
7,
5.
7.5.
Bitch, 1. I don't mean to say bitch.
1 to 10.
1 through 5. This is where we go, right?
3.5. 3.5. Borderline.
1 is best. 5 is worst.
Oh God, who in the hell does it that way?
That's what I'm talking about listening, folks.
Who does it that way?
The rules are 1's the best, 5's the worst. What was your life in 2014? I'm going to go mine. 1's the best. I'm going to go it was a 2. There wasn't nothing wrong with mine. I can't say it was, perfect because I had, we did have some.
This show today is the low point in my 2014.
That's because you don't listen. Y'all will go back and see this.
Rate this 1 through 5. Nobody does it backwards.
Folks, it's all about listening. 1 through 5.
2.28.
Okay. That's good. I like that. Well, we're going to be around in 2015.
We ain't going nowhere.
We're not going nowhere. But 6 brands that might not make it through 2015. You give me the agree and disagree. If you like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Number 1, Radio Shack.
Gone? These are gone.
These will be gone in 2015.
Let me make sure and ask questions where I don't get jumped on while I'm over here trying to think.
Lord.
Gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They are gone.
I will agree.
Okay. No, they're all going to be gone, but I want to go. They just didn't keep up with the time.
You order online, yeah.
Okay. Number 2, American Apparel. I'm guessing that's a clothing store. I know it is, but I don't think we even have it here. Or do we?
I have no comment on that one.
Okay. 3, Sears. This is the year. They are losing money.
I can see why. Walmart and those type stores are taking over. One-stop shop.
Okay.
Next.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
It was a trend. It was a fad. It's gone.
But what model does it put out of business?
Oh. I don't know.
What young model with a jumpsuit, a one-piece jumpsuit, does it put out of business now?
Other than you, back in early?
We're not going to tell that story.
Yeah.
Martha Stewart's line of sheets and all that crap she did is gone.
I can't really see that unless she was at Sears. Unless she sold it at Sears.
And the 6th thing to go out of business this year, going to find this a shocker, Malaysian Airlines. I mean,
I better get my money back.
come on, man.
I was headed to Malaysia.
You've only lost 2 planes in all those flights. Come on. Come on, man. 2 planes?
Exactly.
All right. This was on the news yesterday, and it was out yesterday afternoon. A 2-year-old shoots his mom in Walmart with her handgun, and it's in Idaho. I don't know if that makes any difference. I don't know if that's like Bellmead. Idaho's a state of Bell. I don't know, so I'll take that back. He's sitting in the shopping cart. There's her purse. She's with her other 2 kids. He goes to play with it, pulls the gun out. 2 years old. Pow, shoots her. She had her handgun permit. She was not careless. They said she was, the family came out and spoke. Thoughts?
You have it anywhere within your child's reach? Not on safety. I don't know how a 2-year-old knows to flip that little switch to a safety. I'm going to have to say she was not doing everything right.
Yeah, I am so.
And I don't want to get. You don't talk religion, politics, and in Texas, guns.
Right.
Because it's a pro-gun state. I don't really agree with that.
I am. It's another. A couple years ago, the brother shot the brother playing with the dad's gun, and that's the thing that gets me. I'm not against guns. I'm not for guns. If you want them, great. If not, but this is the things that can happen, and that's sad.
The more guns that are sold, the more chances there are guns on the street. I have a friend who's pro-gun that, man, I'm carrying me a gun. Man, I left my car unlocked and somebody stole my gun.
Yep.
There's another gun on the street.
Yep.
Just saying. That person probably wouldn't have a gun if they didn't steal the gun.
Great.
They wouldn't go, man, I'm going to go buy me a gun. You can't do that.
Nope.
So,
good call.
Yeah.
That's a real good call. I remember that friend. Okay. Cowboys play Sunday. We're pumped about that. We'll have a little get-together here. Adamczyk Sue has been reinstated. He won his appeal, but he has to pay $70,000, but he gets to play. Okay? Here's what he said a few minutes ago. Let me tell you, I am up with SportsCenter. We are got the ticker going in here. Here's what he said on stepping on his leg. His feet were numb from the cold and couldn't tell the difference between Aaron Rodgers' feet or the ground. And they pay that guy a lot of money to be smart. You couldn't tell his feet were numb, Chris. Come on, man. Feet were numb.
Then why are we even upset?
His feet were numb.
My hands are cold from coming in outside. I ain't feel that. Like, holy.
But
just say, you know what? I made an error in judgment. If you've ever played football, the women watching probably don't get this, but you've always made that little punch in the pile, or they bite in the pile, or poke eyes in the pile. All that stuff has always been part of the game. It's just now with so many cameras, you can't get away with it.
Okay.
So he has to understand, man, I can't do that cheap stuff anymore.
Let me say this.
Stop.
10th time he's been fined of $268,000, dang near $270,000. Sorry for saying, almost $270,000 in fines.
Could we clean your mouth out for 2015?
My Lord, I guess we need to. But that's not. You're right. But here's the deal: if he wins the appeal, and I'm not going back to he's guilty because you saw on camera. If he wins the appeal, why does he got to pay $70,000?
It's just a lesser fine. He didn't win, and okay, you did nothing wrong. So it's just a lesser fine.
So you still got to pay. You just ain't got to sit out.
Nobody for stepping on somebody. When he made that movement in that one and stomped down on it, they suspended him, or did they just fine him?
No, he got suspended a game, or
but
maybe a couple.
Precedent shows that anybody who's done that before has just been fined, not suspended. But I'm thinking after 9 times, if you do anything wrong, you're subject to suspension. That's all I'm saying.
Come on, man.
Hanging around that Aggie coach
I
too
just say,
much.
come on, and they got rid of him. He is no longer with the program.
They had to.
You could not.
You
keep
have
him.
to.
All right. Here's something Chris don't know we're going to do, but we're going to do it. And if we do not have your answers today, which, thank goodness for the Facebook and everything, we can see when you comment. There are 3 things going on that we're going to give you a chance to win $100.
Okay.
A $100 bill from Chris Cox. Here they are.
What?
We have the big UFC fight this weekend, which is John
I'm taking Jones.
John Jones, Daniel Cormier. Okay? We got to know the winner of that, not round, just winner. We have the Baylor-Michigan State game, which starts tomorrow. So you have up until the game kicks off tomorrow. I want to know who wins, Baylor or Michigan State. And finally, January 12th is who's number 1. I want to know who's number 1. Alabama, Ohio State, Florida State, or Oregon. You pick those 3, and you get them in today, $100 bill from Chris Cox.
And a tie does what? They split it all?
Yeah, we'll split it up. It's just a $100 prize. If 10 of you win it, y'all get $10.
Because there ain't a whole lot of choices.
No.
So there
You
will be
just-
some ties,
You
probably.
just pick straight up, yeah. And if there's a tie, there is a tie.
Who are you taking?
I am taking Daniel Cormier
I've been
Over.
watching the 24/7 kind of deal on him.
over Jones.
Okay.
I am taking Baylor over Michigan State, and I am taking Alabama to win it all.
Okay. I'm taking Jones,
Okay?
Baylor, and Oregon.
Ooh!
Why I'm taking Oregon? Because I want Oregon to win.
Don't get me wrong. I'm with you. I would like to see Mariota win it all. I'd like to see him beat Florida State and come in there and run over Alabama, but
If you pick Florida State and Florida State wins, you get half the money because I'm not paying if Florida State makes it. If Jameis Winston wins it, I am not paying it.
I'm with you. That's a good call right there. Hey, big shout out to everybody. Have a great and safe New Year's.
Safe.
Is there
Being
any?
the
Yes.
there's
big
safe ride
please,
home
please,
programs. There's friends. There's family. Whatever you have to do to get home safe, please
Please
do
do.
it.
Any spots left here? Because today, when you watch this, tonight is when it goes.
Yes, there are a few spots left. Nothing up close, but still
Sorry.
plenty of room in the
All
back.
the cool people will be in the back.
Yeah. So, just go to cinemawaco.com. There's a link. You can buy tickets. And then don't forget, hangover party in the morning to watch the Baylor Bears right here, right over there.
Before we
in
get
that
out of
other room.
here, between 1 and 74, rate this show.
Is 74 the best or the
No,
worst?
1 is the best.
Today?
Today's show.
And today's show was pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm going to go way on
gonna go-
1 and 74, though.
Yeah, 1 and 74.
I'm going to go about 10.
10, I'll go 9.
Okay.
Just to beat you. Hey, man, have a wonderful and a happy and safe New Year's Eve. We'll see you 2015 Friday. We're going to do a show Friday. Didn't even tell you that. Until Friday, I am Russ. This is Chris. Happy New Year, and we are out of here.